America has a major racial wealth gap.
That is a fact. And among the culprits for that, at least its continued force in American life, is possibly the tax code. Here's the background. The Federal Reserve says the median wealth for white families is almost 8 times that of black families and 5 times that of Hispanic families. President Biden's American Families Plan had proposed closing a nearly century-old loophole called Step Up in Basis that would have helped fix the problem, but lawmakers rejected it, and critics say that tax loopholes, this one in particular, have not enabled millions of minority families to live the American dream, not their version.
Law professor Dorothy A. Brown addresses the problem in her book, The Whiteness of Wealth, How the Tax System Impoverishes Black Americans and How We Can Fix It. Dorothy A. Brown joins us now. She is the Asa Griggs Candler Professor of Law at Emory University.
So, Professor, let's kind of clean up my jumbled intro there. That's on me. I mean, what you're saying, I think, is that the tax code has been an obstacle to helping black families gain property, and property is really where a lot of people's wealth resides. Do I have that right?
Well, almost. So what the tax law does every April 15th is see to it that Black Americans pay higher taxes than their white peers, because Black and white Americans engage in the same activity, but tax law impacts differently because we bring our racial identities onto our tax forms.
So unpack that for us a little bit. Yeah. So if white and black Americans are doing the same thing, how does the IRS see them differently or treat them differently?
So let's take marriage, right? So when 2 people get married, the tax law can increase your taxes or decrease your taxes. If you live in a single wage earner household where spouse A works in the paid labor market and spouse B works at home, you get a tax cut when you get married. If, on the other hand, both spouses work in the paid labor market, they don't get a tax cut and they're more likely to pay higher taxes. Well, what a surprise. Census Bureau data shows us white married couples are more likely to have a stay-at-home spouse and get a tax cut. Black married couples, like my parents, are more likely to have 2 wage earners and pay higher taxes. So when white and black Americans get married, how we tax marriage varies depending on how many spouses work.
And this is just one example, right? I mean, so your thesis is that there's an underlying wealth gap caused by our history in this country, difficulty gaining property, that property assets not accruing wealth over time, and then that's exacerbated by the way we've written our tax code?
That's exactly right, Tony. That's exactly right.
And reading your piece, I know that you have had a personal experience with this. Once you became a tax professor yourself or an expert in taxes, you sat down to help your parents with their taxes, right? And that's when you discovered that, hey, you know, married couples that both make about the same amount and they don't make over a certain amount, they're the ones who are kind of getting the screw put to them the hardest. Isn't that right?
That's exactly right. So I'm doing my parents' taxes, I'm doing my taxes, and I'm making more money than they are. And I'm supposed to be paying a lot more in taxes than they are, and I'm not. And I can't figure it out. It wasn't until I became a law professor and had the luxury of time that I stumbled into the answer. My parents were paying so much in taxes because they were married to each other.
Huh.
So interesting.
So does the federal government acknowledge this problem? And if so, how might they fix it? And how close are we to fixing it?
So one, the federal government really doesn't acknowledge the problem because they're part of the problem. I had to become a detective to uncover this, when really the Treasury Department and the IRS should be publishing statistics by race so that it doesn't depend on this academic's journey. So Treasury announced in December that they were making first step toward talking about race and tax, but they really haven't done anything with respect to tax policy and race. So the IRS says they're colorblind, but we know from ProPublica reports, Black Americans in the rural South are more likely to be audited than their white peers. So in the absence of collecting racial data, we still have discriminatory effects.
So Professor Brown, don't you propose that we get rid of all the marriage considerations altogether and just tax everyone as individuals, which is what the U.S. used to do?
That's exactly right. And we also, in addition to a marriage penalty, we have a singles penalty. So if you're married in a household of $50,000, your tax rate is lower than if you're single with a household of $50,000. So yes, I propose, like Canada and others, that we have single filing, no joint return, so that when you get married, your tax bill doesn't change.
Very interesting proposal, worth some consideration.
I think the tax code is such a wild and weird thing. And if you begin to look at it closely, as Professor Brown has, you notice all kinds of issues
It's
with
true,
it.
and things that have developed through the years in response to specific situations that maybe no longer apply, right?
Yes, yes.
So interesting. Dorothy Brown, thank you so much for joining us.
The book is called The Whiteness of Wealth, How the Tax System Impoverishes Black Americans and How We Can Fix It. Professor Brown, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.